1480 WHBC.
Good morning, 6:26. J.D. DiAngelis in this morning for Fred Chenevey. On 1480 WHBC, J.D. in for Tom, 11:20 on your Wednesday, December 15th. You are the woman. Firefall on 1480 WHBC, 6:37. J.D. DiAngelis in for Brice Lewis till 7 o'clock. You're listening to the Tuesday edition of Novak at Night. My name is J.D. DiAngelis, sitting in for Brian, who is enjoying a 3 to 7 shift, I would think. I'm J.D. DiAngelis, live from the fairgrounds, giving prizes away left and right for 1480 WHBC. On 1480 WHBC, what more would you want to hear from somebody? Baby, I'm yours. Unless it's a problem, and then, baby, it's somebody else's. That's Barbara Lewis on 1480 WHBC. We have 19 minutes past 4 o'clock on your Tuesday, December 28th, 2004. J.D. DiAngelis in. It's 32 degrees in downtown Canton. Here's your Tony Bennett. The Good Life, 420 at WHBC. 1480 WHBC. So how long does it take to get 14 callers? Not long at all, if you talk fast. But I still have to say, caller number 13 was the most disappointed this time. But guess what? We have a winner. In fact, we are going to send Francis Reynolds of Canton to see Debbie Reynolds at the Italian-American Festival. No, that wasn't set up. Francis Reynolds of Canton is going to be enjoying Debbie Reynolds at the Italian-American Festival July 8th, Friday night at 9 p.m. So congratulations from Tom Jarrett to Francis Reynolds of Canton for being the latest winner from WHBC.
1480 WHBC.
There's Diana Ross on 1480 WHBC, 11:42 with J.D. in for Tom Jarrett. Brian Novak in for Brice Lewis. Brian Novak will be out and about at the Italian-American Festival, which starts about noon, so hope you're making plans to be there. And don't forget, tonight at 9, it's the Debbie Reynolds Show. Fred and Pam will be there, in fact. Here's Debbie Reynolds now. That happy feeling at WHBC.
I could stand by for news.
Debbie Reynolds with Tammy on 1480 WHBC. Hope you're going to see her tonight at 9. Fred Chenevey and Pam Cook will be emceeing the show tonight from the main stage. But before I go, I've just got to say this. The movie Tammy, my sister was named after that movie. So every time, and my dad used to sing it when we were little, so now I'm in tears just from hearing the song Tammy. And that's the kind of impact Debbie Reynolds has had on all kind of people. Certainly hope you're available to see the show tonight. In fact, just go down and enjoy the Italian-American Festival for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Need more details? Brian Novak is live. We'll talk to him there in about 5 minutes. But now,
Amici TV.
See you, Bob Evans.
on 1480 WHBC, 79 degrees in downtown Canton and probably about the same temperature at the Stark County Fairgrounds in Canton, Ohio. In fact, let's go there now through the magic of radio live.
It's magic.
It's Brian Novak sitting in this afternoon for a vacationing Brice Lewis.
That's right. Louisville, Ohio.
It is 3:30 at 1480 WHBC. In a moment, the latest weather, the 1480 forecast from the Weather Channel. Marlene Chipko has WHBC News. Let's find out what's happening nationally from ABC. On 1480 WHBC, 3:34, time for sports with Sam Bourquin, which is brought to us by Kennywood Entertainment. My favorite part of the day.
But still, they're cool to watch.
You know, that's an excuse for people that don't want to go. That's all it is.
That's true. They don't want to fight the traffic.
You ask somebody that's into pyrotechnics, and they will tell you that each one is different. Even if they did the exact same thing every time, each one would be different.
That's true.
Because that's the nature of it.
Love fireworks.
So you'll be there tonight? Concert in the park. Look for Sam.
I'm going to try to get there.
Is there fireworks tonight? Or
yes.
am I assuming that? Yes.
8 o'clock.
I thought so.
Yeah. Don't start an uproar like yesterday when they didn't know when the fireworks were going to be because of the bad weather that
yes.
never came. But tonight, 8
tonight's
o'clock.
a better night, don't you think?
That's right. Humidity's out a little bit. So.
Yeah. I realize now you're here for sports, so let me close the door.
I'd rather
walk
talk
out.
about the 4th of July and fireworks.
One
more story before I do my sports, though.
Sure.
At the end, where they light off the quick flashes of light and the loud. Oh, that's great.
Must be like a maturation stage. You know,
No.
It scares you when you're little, then you grow into the thing.
No,
and
there's no maturing going on here. All right, the Indians taking on the Baltimore Orioles tonight, 7:05 right here on 1480 WHBC. I'm Sam Bourquin, 1480 WHBC.
Great.
On 1480 WHBC, Aretha Franklin. Think it's 3:41. JD and for Brice on your Friday. Nothing like being in here when everybody's happy, and twas the afternoon before the concert in the park, and that's a good thing. You know what else it is? July 1st? We are within Hall of Fame Festival month. That's right, Hall of Fame starts. The Jackson Belton Food Fest starts Friday, July 29th, so it's time to start thinking of Benjamin and Daniel Constantine and Frederick Douglass and John Stephen. Of course, you probably figured out by now that's your Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2005. Benny Friedman and Dan Marino and Fritz Pollard and Steve Young. Not this month because it's actually, August 7th is the enshrinement. So we are getting close. We will have to start studying our Hall of Fame so that when people come to town, we know everything about it, as they expect us to, here in Canton, Ohio. It's 3:42 now.
This is Ray Hexum.
1480 WHBC, where it's 3:54 on your Friday. Do you realize that means that you have 1 hour and 6 minutes, if you get off at 5, of course, to have, I don't know what you want to call it, besides a holiday weekend. I was going to say something like freedom, but I was never very good at doing a Mel Gibson impersonation. Ask anybody that's seen me. 82 degrees, 3:54, 6 minutes away from the latest news on 1480 WHBC. Here's the 3 degrees now.
WHBC.
There's a nice couple song, Climax. Your news is coming up shortly after Maurice Williams. On 1480 WHBC, happy IRS Day, by the way. You know, I know that you knew July 1st was IRS Day. Come on, you've got your IRS tree up with your little IRS presents underneath and your IRS stockings hung by the chimney with care. Yeah, it was actually on this date in 1862 that the IRS, the Bureau of Internal Revenue, was started by President Abraham Lincoln, and then actually the Bureau became the IRS in 1913. So happy IRS Day. Stay with us. Your news is straight ahead at WHBC.
Hi, I'm Adam Huff.
It is 4:35, or 25 minutes before 5 o'clock. Time for sports with Mr. Sam Bourquin.